Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Occie, and today we're recording again on the VibeZone server. So, what is that sound? What is going on? Oh, no. What has happened here? What has happened? Okay. We can solve this problem. We can solve it. We can solve it. Options. Music. Gotta turn the music all the way down. Okay. I think that's fixed the issue. Okay. All right. Anyways, welcome back to another video. Let's clear these out because I'm sure they're causing quite the travesty for anybody that goes anywhere near this area. But anyways, yeah. Today we got another episode on VibeZone. Simple plan for today. We gotta find, I've already found a starter area. Scouted it out. We've scouted out a starter area for a starter base, and we're gonna go over there and we're gonna start work on the starter base itself. I need to stop living out of the spawn house, so it'll be better for other people if I move my stuff. I'm pretty stacked. Did some off-camera grinding, as they say. And I went back to the end, so we're pretty stacked. We got a bunch more shulker boxes. I got a bunch more elytra, just emergency elytra for if I need them or if I want to sell them too. I'm thinking like a diamond block at this point would be a pretty fair price. So we're set up with that. Okay, we've gotten nope. There's more science. Okay. I think that might be everything. But yeah, we got to find that starter area. We gotta, or not start here, we gotta go back over where it is, and I can fly over there right now, actually. Then we can come back to spawn. We think we're gonna turn spawn into the actual shopping district, so that should be pretty cool. We've already got a bunch of stuff going on there, and it'll just be nice to watch it spread. So over here, we have my beacon from the last episode. And what we're going to do, and I'm going to post a picture on the screen for you guys to see, is we're going to kind of replicate a bit from Star Wars. If you guys are familiar with The Mandalorian, which I'm assuming most people are at this point, and the film Rogue One, the planet Navarro where Grief Karga lives in The Mandalorian, and I think it's season 2, they raid this Imperial base that's in the side of a cliff. And you also see things like that in the game Jedi Fallen Order and in Rogue One, where Jyn Erso's father dies. Spoiler alert. Movie's been out for like 5 years at this point, so no really excuses for that. But we're going to replicate that in the side of the mountain over here, so that should be pretty cool. We're just going to try and get some progress in there today. I want to try and see if we can hammer out a landing pad and figure out where our entrance is going to be. Like I said, you should have seen when I was talking. I should have put it on the screen. If I didn't, you can yell at me in the comments about what this is going to look like. What we're trying to picture here, because I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. Love Star Wars. Love making things in Minecraft that relate to it. Even if it's just taking some inspiration. Hey there, zombie, and die. There we go. I don't need the round flesh. But yeah, we can show you the side of the cliff face here. We got a lot of space to work with right here. And we're just probably going to like flatten this out. And then it should be looking pretty good. So, let's get started on that. We got our beacon. Let's go. Alright, so here we're going to try something new. I want to kind of talk through all my ideas that I've got floating around my head, at least for part of the time lapse here. Maybe part of it will be music, maybe part of it won't. Depends on how long I talk for. But basically, I've got a lot of really cool ideas for what I want to do on the server. One of those things is the Nether Hub, which I've already got a few people that want to help out with that, which is going to be really cool. And obviously this starter base. I'm a bit late in the game when it comes to starting an actual starter base, which is kind of awkward because I've been flying around the server everywhere and showing y'all everybody's really cool things that they've been going off with. And I know Dr. Hamster, for one, he's got an amazing house going, like mega build size, and I want to compete with that. I want to bring my base up to par. I want to be a better builder when it comes down to it, and just bring to the table some cool ideas, and hopefully at the end of the day some cool builds. And with that, like, I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Star Wars, like I was mentioning earlier. I showed those images, and like that's heavily inspiring this base, and just my love for Star Wars as a franchise, I guess, just a universe, I suppose. Just kind of filtering into Minecraft as just a creative outlet, because like where else am I going to do this? Like Lego? I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's also cool to have something you can walk around and say, yeah, this is Star Wars base. It looks like it's from Star Wars. And it's not in the episode, but I even had Apathetic flew by to get something from me once I had finished up what you'll see here in a minute. He's like, wow, like this is really cool. I was really happy because that means I pulled off part of that, like, I guess, appeal and image that I was trying to go for, which is a huge part of what I'm doing here. And then obviously this is just the starter base. The starter base is what's going to get us going. It's going to have a storage system in it. It's going to have probably one or two pretty small farms. Nothing to write home about, but like stuff to get us on our feet, because I'm buying out Penguin Captain's food store right now. I don't think he's restocked it in a hot second, so hopefully he does soon, because that means I'm gonna have to start foraging for my own stuff. And that's never fun. Let me be lazy. Let me just work on building and getting gear, right? Nah, I should actually get food going. And then other projects. We got a ton of other projects. I've been talking to people on the server. We've got about 30 players now, which is crazy to think about, because it's just me and my buddies getting on and playing Minecraft together. And the fact that there's 30 people just getting on regularly is really, really cool. Like, been playing on like a Tuesday afternoon and seeing 10 people get on Minecraft just to work on builds together and just play the game together. It's just a fun thing to see. It's a fun thing to watch happen. That I know I'm definitely enjoying a huge part of it. And with that, like I said, got some other builds planned. I want to get an ocean monument farm done. I want to get maybe my own rocket farm going, because I mean, definitely need some sugarcane. Sugarcane is a bit of pain for me, definitely, because all I'm doing is manually farming Blockbuster's farm that he left at spawn for extra paper whenever I go buy some gunpowder, because nobody's selling a finished rocket, so there might be a market for a finished rocket shop, which, you know, making some diamonds. So that's always an opportunity to try and take advantage of, and that's what we're going to try and do with the market. And another big thing, I think I mentioned it a little bit earlier, is that we've almost completely decided to keep the shopping district at spawn. Shops were just kind of popping up here and there because everybody's floating through the area. And we're like, you know what? It just makes sense to have it here. And I think the executive decision will be that, yep, we'll keep it here. So this area should really just liven up. It's going to look so cool when people start getting their builds in. And another thing with that is, since we're not going to put those shops on the Mushroom Island, then it's going to open up the Mushroom Island as a full-on gaming and like capital city area. And I know there's a ton of planning already going into that. We're going to have like a bank, and people are wanting a battle arena, things like that. It's going to be just really, really cool when it gets done, or even when builds start getting put down there. So we're going to have to go explore that probably in a episode coming up, because I want to get a lot of work done on the starter base. Starter base is top of my list of things to do right now, so we should definitely get on top of that. And I think that's really all I wanted to talk about in this, so we'll just let the time lapse finish out here with some music, and I'll catch you in the next jump cut, I suppose. So thanks for not skipping through this. If you guys didn't skip through this and listening to me ramble, I just love sharing my ideas, and I just think it's cool to just talk through the creative process, because that's something that helps me come up with new ideas. So, enjoy the rest of the video. And here we are, first bit of progress done. Kind of see around here, we've got an initial frame for like a lot of different things going on here. And you should see where I'm taking my inspiration from when like earlier I showed like my inspiration images. This is all kind of pulled together from all those different base ideas into this landing pad area and those frog lights right there. Those are gonna get covered up. Those are gonna get covered up with like carpets or whatever. I'm using this trick with this stair, and when the carpet goes over, it'll look like the light's kind of just like peeking up. It's angled a little bit. And then it also should helpfully keep the snow off the platform. Fingers crossed. But here we are. We've got our main entrance. We've got some observatory areas, and we've got the landing pad control center. I might have to bring that down block and make it a little bit shorter on the inside, but that's fine. Next steps we got here, we're going to fill in these circles, bring them back to the wall flush on both sides. Hopefully get this carpet situation sorted out. I don't want to hear the squish, squish, squish every time I walk over there. It's kind of gross. And that should be about it. So we'll time lapse again the rest of this bit going on here, and hopefully it turns out really, really cool. I lied. There is no time lapse. What there is a progress update here. We've actually lowered the ceiling on this, made it the right length. It wasn't wide enough, so you can see these little two pieces here are just in the right area, which makes it symmetrical and no longer off one. I could tell something was wrong earlier, but I couldn't tell exactly what was up. And now this is done. We got these little windows in here which fit really well with the walls. I can't really see out much, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You don't need to be able to see. And then over here, we're going to go over to each of these little posts. See, I put these little red torches on top of both of them, and now it actually looks like the landing pad lights. So now we need to actually start filling in those circles, and we can do that pretty easily. This is unfortunate. This entire bit right here has been built one block further back. It's supposed to be level with that one right there. You can see that one. I'm dumb. Built the back one. So unfortunately, we're going to have to fix that. So here goes that. That done. We have fixed these things. We have hollowed out back here a little bit and put some torches. I was fighting some mobs earlier. That was an interesting time. I had creepers in here, and that was not good. No bueno, actually. So we've got that finished. We got this area done, and I think we might hollow it out a bit further back today. But for now, I think what I'll do is I'm just going to move all of my stuff down to the landing pad, all my chest monster of shulker boxes, and then we're going to work on some netherite mining, because we need to get on top of that. I've got a wool farm over at Apathetic Space that we're both using right now, that I set up a little bit ago, and that should help us out a bunch with beds. So we're going to get some wood, we're going to grab the wool, and then we're going to go get ourselves some full netherite. We got to get kitted out on the server. It's time to do that, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's do it. So, nothing says home like a chest monster, and here we are. We brought over pretty much everything from the base that we need to. That wasn't the base, that was the starter house for everybody to use. So, I have deported myself from there. We got all of our chests. That was empty. That was full. That was got heads in it. And we have the burbs. So, there we are. Time to netherite hunt. So now it looks like we've got our box full of stuff we need, full of wool and stuff from the farm we built over at Apathetics, and some trees that I mined earlier. So we're gonna head over to the Nether now, get ourselves kitted out with Netherite, and that'll probably wrap up the video after that. So let's go over there and get on that. I'm honestly hyped to be unkillable. That's the plan. So let's do that. Alright, and here we have like 8 ancient debris so far. We've been making pretty good progress over here. And I've still got like a ton of stuff left. Tons of things upon things to keep mining out the nether with. So we're gonna keep beating this area up. Definitely am having an issue with the lava flow. It's been a pain in the butt. But hopefully we can just work our way around that and find a new area to just keep punching through the walls of netherrack. It's getting really tiring of staring at the same block for hours at a time. This is like a repeat of the end experience almost. And we've run into some other people's tunnels too. Like over there I saw like there's the hoglins and piglins that are spawning, being annoying. But we shall persevere through it. We need the netherite armor. Alright, we've got our like 21 or so pieces of netherite here. And I think that's gonna about do us in for this episode, because we've gotten what we came in here for, and my armor is running extremely low. We just need to get out of here, get that repaired up, because we're taking a beating. The beds, I'm stupid and I stand too close to explosions, and the piglins don't like me. So I think we'll call it here for the video. We'll craft with the netherite in the next episode or something. Um, Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.